What's up, guys? And now I'm doing yet another collection update. Yeah, and I went this weekend. I went to Cape May. Yeah, I went to Cape May for the weekend, and I bought 11 DVDs and one Blu-ray there. So yeah, and I'm not sure if you can see, but I did shave my beard. I'm gonna try to see if you can, see my face. I'm sorry if you can't. Alright. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. I'm sorry. You might not be able to see my eyes, but yeah. So, let's just start with the update. And the first one is a Christopher Nolan Batman movie. And it stars Christian Bale, obviously. As I'm sure all of you know. If you know the Christopher Nolan Batman movies, you would know that Christian Bale does star as Batman. And it is Batman Begins. Which, the first time I actually watched Batman Begins, I was 15 years old, and I didn't really appreciate it because Batman was barely even in it. Christian Bale as, Batman. It's just, they showed, a bunch of ninjas, and, yeah. I was like, where's Batman? Where's Batman? Batman isn't even in this movie, and it's called Batman Begins. Show Batman fighting for 2.5 hours. That's what I was like back then. But now I'm sure I'll appreciate it more. So yeah, Batman Begins. I may have to rewatch this one and see what I think of it. So yeah. And I do have The Dark Knight on DVD, and that one I really, really love. I've loved that one since day one. And I have not seen Dark Knight Rises yet, but I was gonna see Dark Knight Rises in the theater, but then the shooting happened. Do you guys remember the Dark Knight Rises shooting at the midnight screening? That was so sad. So yeah, Batman Begins. I'm gonna have to rewatch this movie, see what I think of it. And I got Batman Begins and the last DVD I'm gonna show you at a yard sale. So yeah, Batman Begins. And these first 3 DVDs I got at a new thrift store that just opened up. So this one stars Liam Neeson and Laura Linney. And it is Kinsey. I think that's how you pronounce it, Kinsey or Kinsey. I really don't know. But it says on the tagline, "Let's talk about sex." Okay. So, this may seem almost like porn, except for the R rating. It would seem like one step below porn. But yeah, Kinsey is, it might be a pretty good movie, and it has 3 Golden Globe nominations, so yeah. Kinsey. This next one is a documentary by Isaac Julian, and this is a Kino release, and I mostly got it because it was a Kino release. This is the first, I think this is the first Kino DVD that I actually own. I hope to get the Kino release of the original 1915 Birth of a Nation on Blu-ray. Which I'm not sure how expensive it is or where to get it, but I hope to get it. And it is Derrick, which is about a filmmaker, and he makes a lot of I Spit on Your Grave type of movies. He makes a lot of movies like that, but they involve people in the LGBTQ community. So yeah, they involve gay people, lesbians, transgenders, things like that. It's like gay versions of I Spit on Your Grave. So yeah, Derrick. I have not watched this documentary yet, but I have heard great things about it. So yeah, Derrick. And the last one I got at the thrift store stars Ice Cube and Mike Epps. and it is All About the Benjamins, which I am a fan of Ice Cube, so I definitely want to check this film out. So yeah, All About the Benjamins. These next, 7 I got at another thrift store. And this one I watched, the first one I watched in music class, in like 5th, 6th grade, I think. I was like 11 at the time. And it's a comedy written and directed by Tom Hanks. And I thought this was a true story when I first watched it, but it actually is not. It's like almost like the Beatles and the Beach Boys. It's called That Thing You Do. And this is actually it's actually a fantastic film. Especially if you're a fan of Tom Hanks, or if you're a fan of music from like the Beatles and the Beach Boys. I am a fan of those groups and things like that. And this is very the band in this movie is called The Wonders, and they're almost like the Beatles or like the Beach Boys. Very similar to that, or like Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Yeah. So That Thing You Do is a really good movie. So yeah, That Thing You Do. This next one stars Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston, and it's a romantic comedy, and it's called The Breakup. So yeah, The Breakup. I have not seen this one yet, and I forgot to break these like snap things off. Yeah, if you don't like these like snap things, here's what you do. Just break them off. Simple as that. Yeah. So yeah, The Breakup. I have not watched this one yet. The next one stars Michael Douglas, Charlie Sheen, and Daryl Hannah. And it's a movie directed by Oliver Stone. And it's the insider trading edition of Wall Street. I have not watched this one yet, but I heard it was a classic, so yeah, Wall Street. This next one is another comedy, and it stars Jason Biggs, Steve Zahn, Jack Black, and Amanda Peet. And it is Saving Silverman, which I heard this film was actually pretty funny, so I can't wait to check it out. So yeah, Saving Silverman. This next one is like a martial arts film starring Jet Li, which I am a fan of Jet Li. I think he's a really cool guy. So yeah, and it is The Master. So yeah, The Master. I have not watched this one yet. This next one is a film starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Connelly, and Djimon Hounsou. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But I do like Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Connelly, so yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio is, of course, from like Titanic, The Departed, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not sure if I said that already. I may have. And Jennifer Connelly is from like Labyrinth, Requiem for a Dream, and Little Children. So yeah, and this has 5 Oscar nominations, including Best Actor and Best Supporting Actor. I assume one of them is DiCaprio. This was before he actually won his first Oscar. So, and it is Blood Diamond. So yeah, Blood Diamond. I have not watched this one yet. This, like, and this is the last one I got at the thrift store, and it stars Christian Slater. And this one is, I think, about a DJ. At least that's what it says on here. I don't know. And it is Pump Up the Volume. So yeah, Pump Up the Volume. I have not watched this one yet either. And those are the ones that I got at the other thrift store. And this one is the last DVD, and it's the one that I got at the same yard sale I got Batman Begins. And it's a comedy movie starring Snoop Dogg, looks like Kevin Hart, Sofia Vergara. Yeah. And it's Soul Plane. So yeah, Soul Plane. I have not watched this one yet. It does look funny though. So yeah, Soul Plane. So, that's going to do it for my collection update for July 31st of 2017. Which is the last day of July. I can't believe it. Oh yeah, also, I did watch the first season of Breaking Bad. And all I'll say so far is it's a fantastic show. I think it's like my new favorite show of all time. It might be. I'm not sure though. I may have to like get into that show, The Sopranos, and I mean that show looks like it might be my favorite show of all time. But I hope to have a review of the first season of Breaking Bad, which is a fantastic show. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend that you do. So yeah, I hope to have a review of it up, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. So yeah, I mean, like, yeah. So, alright, until the next video, I'll see you later. Bye.